J-Man. This is a video about J-Man and what funny story about J-Man. I will never forget. We're pretty early on. I haven't got to spend a lot of time with Jaden because we're in different states, but I will never forget Jaden telling me that I had a mean sister, and the whole table started to laugh because he wanted some. I think he wanted some chocolate milk, and she said no. And he said, "Uncle Dusty, you got a mean sister." And I will never forget that. That made me laugh so hard. So that's my Jaden story.
Merry Christmas, Jaden Wade. I sure hope you had a wonderful holiday. I hope you had lots of fun with your family. And I'm pretty sure you had a really good Christmas, because you know why? How I know? Because you are always on the nice list. You're a good young man. You're always kind. You are always so funny. And you're always willing to lend a helping hand. And that really makes you a good person. I hope you never forget how much I love you. And when you get older, keep being the person you are, because you're absolutely wonderful. You always make me smile. I love your little dress-up outfits and your onesies. Whenever I see a onesie, I think of J-Man. I love all your TikToks. I love all the shenanigans you do with your mother. You're a good son. You're a good brother. And you have a good heart. I always love you.
So I don't necessarily have one thing that stands out to me, like one story, when I think of Jaden, but something that does stand out is simply his ability to be unapologetically himself, especially in today's society that's full of judgment, comparison. It is really hard to stay true to yourself. I mean, even myself, as a now 33-year-old woman, I have a hard time doing that, and Jaden does it so effortlessly. And I truly hope that that is something that he holds on to forever, because it is truly, truly amazing.
So this is a story about Jaden. So he was over to swim in our pool, and he was doing the splits, but he ripped his pants.
One funny memory I have of Jaden is one night, well, it's myself that I did it. One night when I think it was when the Sturts were over, it was all the kids were over. Jaden and Sophie had gone to sleep. It was just me and Lily, and I went in the craft room. I got colored construction paper. I cut it up. Me and Lily covered Jaden and Sophie in construction paper, like pieces of it. And then after Lily went to bed, I covered her in it. And Jaden, in the middle of covering Lily up, woke up, and I had to jump on the couch, act asleep, as he like wondered what was on him. And then he went back to sleep. I put more on him, and then he woke up again, like maybe 15 minutes later, and went to mommy and daddy in our mom's room. And I was still finding pieces of construction paper months, like in the couch, months after that happened. It was so funny. I love you, Jaden. Merry Christmas.
Hey Jaden, my favorite memory with you has got to be our most recent memory together on Thanksgiving, when we went out for an adventure into the woods to find the rock chair. I cherish that memory a lot, mostly because those are the same woods that I grew up in and had my own adventures and spent many hours out and exploring. And even though we did not find the rock chair, that just leaves that adventure open for the next time we get together. We can go back out and explore the woods and have more experiences together.
I love you, Jaden. Have a great day and Merry Christmas, and have a great day at Christmas Eve.
You gonna say Merry Christmas?
And have a great
Hold on,
day.
Bella. Merry Christmas, Jaden. Love you guys. Miss you.
Miss you.
This is a video for Jaden from Nana and Papa. I had to record it myself because Nana and Papa didn't have time. I'll read you the story. Me and Jaden used to come over to their house when they lived here and clean our windows and mirrors. We would ask all the time, and they'd let us do it. We would ask if we could clean. I remember that. It's pretty fun. Love you, Jaden.
Okay, so this is Jaden's video, and I don't really have a lot of stories about Jaden because he spent most of his life in Tennessee, which is somewhere I haven't even been yet. And, he only comes up here really on holidays, so we don't spend a whole lot of time together. So I don't have a whole lot of memories to really pick and choose from because, you kids are always playing with kids and adults are always playing with adults. You know what I mean? So I can do it a different way, though, and tell you what I think of when I think of Jaden. And when I think of Jaden Boyce, I think about kindness. Genuine kindness. It's really hard to come by. A lot of people are nice or fake being nice and try to be nice, but it's a lot more rare that you see genuine kindness in somebody. Altruistic kindness, being a good person just for the sake of being a good person. I think that it's awesome. It's good. I hope you don't ever lose it, bro. It's something you need to try to hold on to because, life's wild. But if you keep that, you're going to do just fine. Merry Christmas, bud.
Some of my favorite memories about Jaden include the very first time I met you. Not in the hospital, but when you were brought home and I got to hold you and really just look at you and fall head over heels in love with you. And then as you got older, doing yoga with you, and that time that I accidentally kicked you in the face. And then another time, it was more recently when you ripped the center of your pants doing the middle splits at Aunt Jessica's and Brandon's house. But besides that, you are one of the most special little boys that I know, and I love you a lot.